And for those people who thought that maybe they are going to do something negative to me, I want to tell them no, and no with a very big no, that you are not going to succeed.
Welcome to the channel. My name is the Big Bad Ogre, host of the Toxic Masculinity Podcast. I have one question. Is logic running through your veins right now? Is logic running through your mind right now? Wachana nayo, weka kwanza kando. Oh, before you put the logic aside, like the video, comment on anywhere and everywhere, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Remember what I showed you in the previous video. There's a video I lost somewhere, but I've been able to find it. So it's called Discussion I'd Love to Have with TikTok Strangers. Liking medium ugly men is a safety net to reduce competition with other women. Let's go.
Do you really like medium ugly men, or do you just choose that because it levels the playing field and you don't have to worry about the potential of having to compete with other women? Let's talk about it, sweetie. It's already a known fact that getting multiple conventionally attractive men is a rarity, and when you compare to the number of fine women that exist, it's probably a ratio of like 10 to 1, right? But I noticed the reaction when a woman who's considered unconventionally attractive pulled a really fine man is way different than when a guy who's not all that ends up pulling a babe who is considered an absolute bad. A good example would be...
What's an absolute baddie? What makes an absolute baddie an absolute baddie? There's some qualifications to identify that woman is a total baddie. And as medium ugly only refer to men, it can also be referred to women.
Some time back, I was scrolling and I ended up finding a TikTok video of this really beautiful woman. Turns out she's Max Okello's girlfriend. Looking in the comments, I was hella disappointed because there were so many women saying, oh, this is what Max settled for. I'm prettier than her. I'm not even threatened. If this is the bar, then that means I have hope. But then when you go to a TikTok video of a guy who's not considered conventionally attractive, now what we call medium ugly, perhaps, and ends up pulling a woman who's considered a baddie. Best case example, this whole situation between Kibanja and her husband. In that case, the men are going to dap the guy up because they'll be like, hey, yo, you are able to pull that kind of a baddie? Salute to you, my brother. And so it builds his confidence because then he's aware that he can be able to pull whoever he wants. But as a woman, you're not really insecure about the fact that the babe you considered unconventionally attractive pulled a fine man. You are mad because of the fact that you're realizing you held yourself back by thinking he was out of your league to begin with. And that's the problem. As women, we've been conditioned to think that for you to attract a man that looks like Skepta, Kofi Siriboe, Method Man, etc., you have to look a particular way. I can bet that even now, if we talk about like the Kenyan environs, right now this influencer, Kevin Cairo, is a big deal, right? So then there are always women flocking in his comments. Shit, I find the man fine too as well, goddamn. But if, let's say, Kevin ended up being with a woman who majority of Kenyan women wouldn't consider attractive, it's going to be a whole, oh, I know I can pull him. And all of a sudden now more women are thirsting after him because now they know that they stand a chance. But the reality is you stood a chance from the beginning. If you just believed that you're gorgeous and you love yourself and you love your essence, no one really is out of your league. Do you realize that at the end of the day, this is just another human being?
Question. I know I'm supposed to be the logic guy, but who's following Kenya Nasema? Because me, I'm lost. I am lost. Like nimepotea. I cannot connect the dots. Anajab kusema nini. Yani sielewi. Nani anaelewa? Mi sijui. So anasema, wait, change kushikanisha. When mid-ugly man, metas juu niko mid-ugly ama full-ugly, full-blown ugly. Let's just go with ugly man. When an ugly man, according to most women, pull dem body, madem wanaanza kuona za, if this man can pull dem, ata shit, naona kitu najabu kuambia. Ngoja, achani waki kitu out. When an ugly man angukia badi according to our dem, mwanaume ataona bro uliangukia dem super, congrats manze, you are the man, right? But when mid woman ameangukia kijana sijajua kama boy ni mabadi, tuseme tu boy ni badi, unanipata, mademu wanaanza kuona nikao anaweza compete na yeye, unanipata. Nimeshikanisha. So na swali yake ni kama, do women go for ugly men because wanaogopa competition kutoka kwa mademu wengine? Okay, now I get it. Niko na answer, but acha madize part kadogo alafu niwapatie answer yangu haraka.
But as women, we romanticize this version. And so when we look at that caliber of man, we think that you have to have the body of Carrie Wahoo, or you have to look like, let's say, Naomi Campbell or Halle Berry to be able to attract that caliber of man. But if you don't match that aesthetic, you're telling yourself he's fine, but yeah. Look at your reposts, sweetie. Your reposts are the likes of Skepta. You're reposting Theo James. You're reposting Damon Salvatore. You're reposting all these fine men, but then you still want to talk about medium ugly. Like, let's be real. That's not what you're on about. It's the fact that you're telling yourself, you've conditioned yourself to think that, oh, I cannot attract a man who's that hot, so therefore let me take someone who I don't necessarily have to be insecure about. Because again, it's another thing where if a woman ends up pulling a really fine man that so many women want, women then start to compete. They start to flirt, they start to do everything. So it's not even about the attractiveness of the woman, it's about now how much more attractive the man becomes simply because a certain woman got him. And this is why when a medium ugly man cheats on a baddie, there's all this chaos, because then the baddie is like, why did I give him a chance? When in essence, you gave him a chance because you knew you wouldn't have to worry about him. He'd just have to sit there, be pretty, and then you'd always be hotter than him. So then it levels the playing field. So once he does you dirty, now it distorts your perception of yourself even further, making you even more insecure. And you just turn into a full-blown hater. As women, we need to support each other, man. Let's do better. Please.
First of all, kizungu. Kizungu. Ilienda shule. Hiyo ni kizungu ya shule. Unanipata, hii city yetu ya streets tunajaribu kufanya hiyo. Hiyo ni kizungu bro. The kizungu is kizunging. So, most of you already know kuna kitu inaitwa pre-selection. What is pre-selection? When you are single, women were not giving you any chance. But when you got into a relationship, all of a sudden, women will start giving you attention. They start talking to you, wanting to get to know you. That's called pre-selection. Because once you pulled a woman, any woman, amechapa, ni mzupa, ni simsupa, any yuko tu, guess what? Mademu wengine wataanza kuona, bro, kwani ni nini sikuona kwa mse? And hudi meke anakuwaga na furaha, anashindaga amecheka, ushinda giggle, chiki vya ana glow. Okay, I want a piece of that. Unanipata, all of a sudden sasa wanakufind attractive, wanakutaka. Yetu ukiwa single, haku wanakutaka hata. Unaniget kinamaanisha. Hiyo ndio kitu I think hiyo story yote anaongelea. And another thing kwa story yote anaongelea, it's basically subjective, because sababu beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. So if the beholder beheld you to be attractive, alafu wewe ukona kuna more attractive women kumshinda, ukaenda ukamcheza nao, now the group, nafu hizi tu za social media, by the way, sijui kama hizi tu ni reality zinafanyika. Sasa all of a sudden watu wako interested. Unajua kuna tuonaga life, hawanaga life, so wana investigate life yako in a part of you. Mtu ana invest relationship status yake kwako, ama relationship life yake kwako, love life yake ana live through you, how wanafuata hizo vitu unapostingi online. Unachukule dema alipelekwa sijui wapi, chule dema alibaiwa sijui nini, ule dema alifanya nini. So they are living their life through huo celebrity wanafuata. So one celebrity amechezwa, they feel like ni pia amechezwa. Ana watu wagonjwa, ana watu na akili, ana watu wapumbavu, wanaga kitu ya kudu. But then again, ni madem, what do you expect? Unaniget? So basically anasema women wanadating attractive women, wanadate mid ugly men kwa sababu wanaogopa competition kutoka kwa mademu wengine. Sawa? And me I'm just sijui hiyo kitu inanibo, kwa sababu the man yako pale pengine juu ya love, but apparently according to madem udem amesettle for huu mse kwa sababu he's safe, he's secure, hakuna mahali mtu ataenda, hakuna mtu atataka huu mse, ni mimi pekee nitakuwa na yeye, na huu mse najua atanipatia mapenzi yenye mimi pekee nataka. Mimi hizo vitu zote nataka kufanyiwa, I will train ama I will make sure I guide this man anifanyie hizo vitu zote mimi nataka. But wakiona mtu attractive wako zile za sisi enda na mse mahali kwa sababu nikienda naye mahali mademu ataanza kuflirt na yeye, mimi sisi mtrust, wanaanza kuku insecure. Unanipata? Forgetting ugly men and attractive men, both of them are men. Akili ni same, tabia ni same, vitu and the most ni same. Difference tu ni venye watu wanakaa ama level ya ile vitu watafanya. Unanipata? So me I don't know about you, but me I just know I'm on this. Kama chiki nikushoaje? Si ni line. Na hapa katikati ndio mid. Huku ni attractive, huku ni ugly. Sasa mimi niko ipande ingine huku. Siko kwa ipande ingine atu attractive. Sasa niko ipande ingine huku. So unapata mademu wengi, especially wakianza kuzeeka, wanakuja kwa ipande ingine kutafuta watu. Ama mademu wametoka kwa streets. Unacheki in their teenage years wanakuwa huku wanataka tu kucheza na watu attractive, watu wanakaa poa, watu wanakaa fiti. We are all about looks. Kidogo wakianza kuzeeka, wakianza kuchapa ukute, kianza kuingia kilo, wanaanza kukuja pande nyingine ya watu less attractive because they know those men are safe. And inafika mahali mademu wanataka security, wanataka mtu ata provide, protect, atakuwa na analetea the bag kwa nyumba. Hiyo unapata kitu wameangalia, wameendea. And point nilikuwa na make is I don't know why wanaingiza the man, kwa sababu the man maybe is innocent. Ako pale vana pendo mdem innocently, but mademu wanaitani na kuwa game. Una get my point on this video ilikuwa tupia kukwambia even unachieve sama dem wanaanza kuuliza na maswali za ujinga. Huko tu pale vona dem yako, you are happy, you enjoying life, she's enjoying you, you enjoying her, mnaishi tu fiti. Next thing you know amepostiwa kitu kama hiyo. Are you dating mid ugly men because you're insecure and you're scared of competition? Next thing akoza anza kuangalia by the msuko na mapua kubwa. Cheki macho zake zinakuwa ganyanya. Kai no msana kwa mweusi. Kai, what did I do? Did I actually settle for this guy because I'm afraid? Next thing you know, cause maybe niko sure kwa hivyo pengine grass is green, I can actually get an attractive guy. Si lazima nikenaibu ngau. Ama acha nikenaibu ngau niweke hapa kando. Hii najua inanipenda, nije kumcheza na mtu we attractive, nione kama ni kweli naweza angukia mtu attractive na nimretain. Na hizo chiki mtoka amekuacha, mtoka amekucheza, mtoka ameanza attitude, mtoka ameanza story mingi extra zenye hazikuwa before because ya madem kama haya anaposingizia takataka online. Again, I had told you this before na naambia before. Mnani advice madem wanakuanga na the worst advisors. Ameona. But your observation Peter may make. Let me just give her flowers. Make a very good observation. Aka explain kidogo explanation. But kizungu yake inanipita. Inaenda kwa dem no USIU. Alisoma Ruaka. Unanipata group of schools, lakini na kizungu yake ni ya USIU. Kidogo explain hapo hivyo vizuri. But as long as people are happy, so tutakwe happy. History ya looks, sijui nini. Tunatafuta fanya relationship ikanika kazi ngumu. And it's just about loving it. Yani kupendana tu. But hawataki hiyo mapenzi. Wataka mapenzi inakuja na levels. Mapenzi inakuja na standards. Anyway, kaa uko na relationship good for you. Kaa uko na relationship sikutengiwa good for you manze, but wewe jibambe venye utajibamba, because at the end of the day again hakuna kusatisfy hawa watu. We cannot satisfy them. You are too attractive for her. Utamcheza, unamfanya kwenye insecure. Nikushua mademu atakotoa na kuzunguka, atakuwa na kutaka. When you made ugly, she settled for you. Kwa nini ungetafuta mtu mwingine? Kwa sababu unaogopa competition kutoka kama it's like you can't win this shit. Saa hii na mademu modern. Sasa unapata mademu mwingi pata kwa anajipata wako single because they are hako sure mtu ni mid ugly. Mimi nataka wale attractive, ni mweke, ni mfuge. Ni prove mademu mwingine cheki mimi niliangukia mdemu. Boy anakazijua aje na aje. Weird. But anyway. Kitu tunapata na mademu wa internet. Sawa. So next video nataka kupostia ni mdemu fulani anasema kona stalker. Have you ever stalked someone? Do you know someone who has ever been stalked? To the next video nafanya. For now, hii video imeisha. Me like, tumeelewa. At least now you understand. So, parting short message ni do not let your wife stop you from meeting the love of your life. Usiache demu yako akuzuie kutana na bibi yako. Pre-selection, baby. Use it to your advantage. So, peace and love. Tupataneni in the next video. The big bad ogre is out. The toxic masculinity this episode unfortunately is also out. Catch you on the next one.